Oh, shoot, I dropped something. Hey, guys. So, I finally hit 2,000 points of tyranids. And I just played my first game with them. I did not win, but I did wipe out the guy's entire army. So how that happened is he had a lot of objectives on the first early turn, so he got a lot of points. But on the second turn, as soon as my Harridan came in, I started to catch up. You know, bit of a kit bash here because the wings are too big for my box, but it's finished. This bad boy eviscerated his infantry. Like, dear God, I melted at least like 5 or 6 units with the cannon, the dire bio cannon. They just got evaporated. I also got to use one of my other new models. My Trigon. He's proxying as a Trigon. He was very fun to use. Very good melee fighter. I like his movement. But I did eventually catch up with when the Harridan came in and this guy came from Deep Strike on the second turn. And I ended up losing 51-38. Very fun game. And by the end of it, he won by points, but there were only 2 units left on the board from him. One of them had two models remaining, and the other one was just in the back sniping because if they got too close, this guy would kill them all. But it was really fun, and I really did enjoy playing it. And now that I've reached 2,000 points, I have officially finished my Tyranids. And this guy and this gal here, because, it produces little gargoyle fuckers. I'm going to paint them, and I'm going to keep playing this thing. I'm probably never going to get any more Tyranids. I do have some gargoyles that I got from the Harridan, because some gargoyles came with it. So I am going to build those as well. So I'll have a little over 2,000 points, but I am officially done collecting Tyranids, and I think for my next army, I'm either going to do Drukhari because I have Mandrakes, and I also got this from the game store owner at the Forge. He gave me one of his old Raider transports for the Drukhari. So now I have two units of Drukhari. So I might do Drukhari or Necrons. Probably Necrons, because I have a Hexmark Destroyer and a Locust Heavy Destroyer. And I'm going to do Pantheon of Woe and get a Void Dragon proxy. Or I might do Drukhari, depending on it, because he said he said we could buy these from him. And considering how old they are and how he gave me this for free, I'm guessing they're not going to be as expensive as betting the real models, and these are pretty old and stuff. So I might just buy some cheap models from him. He also had some Helions and Reavers in there. So I don't know. I might do Drukhari, or I might do Necrons. Most likely Necrons. But I'm also getting into Necromunda. I'm writing. Me and my friend are both making a Necromunda campaign together. I'm DMing. He's co-DMing, and we're both playing. And one of my other friends. And we're just going to try out Necromunda and have some fun, because I really like the Paladin Enforcers, and I think the rules and the detail put into Necromunda are just so fun. But I'll probably be making some videos of painting this big guy, or doing a painting showcase, because I'm not a good editor, so painting videos that I make are really long, especially for this big one. But yeah. I had a very fun time today playing my 2,000 point game. Very, very awesome. It was so fun. And it was, I wouldn't say necessarily close game, but 51-38, not that far apart. And, wiping out a dude's not entire army, but, almost his entire army is very fun. It was definitely one of the most fun games I've ever had. And playing 2,000 points is super fun. And if you ever play 40k, 1,000 points is fun, but 2,000 points is funner. I'm probably never going to go to 3,000 points as that just takes so much time. It took us 3 hours and 30 minutes to do our 2,000 point game. So a 3,000 point game, you can imagine how long that'll take us. But it was just very fun. And if you play Tyranids or you want to be a Tyranid player, if you don't care about winning, I would recommend to you getting a Harridan or a Hierophant or whatever. Just get any Tyranid model that screams super duper fun to you, because this one I had so much fun playing. It was so tremendously fun playing this. First time using an aircraft, and I forgot to do the facing aircraft rule, so I kind of just kept moving in one straight direction because I kept forgetting. But 48 range on a giant acid throw up, because they don't have the dire blasters for this model, so I just imagine it throwing up acid on people, which I think is cooler. But it was just super duper fun, and I would recommend Tyranids to literally everybody because they're awesome. And and the detachment I played was Invasion Fleet, so I could get sustained hits 1 on infantry, because he had mostly infantry. He had 3 vehicles, so it was like, sustained hits. Boom, boom, boom. And just pumped a bunch of hits and everything. But yeah, thanks for watching.